Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Kunal and I've been selling and building these AI automations for almost last 2 years. And today I'll show you how you can build your own AI voice agent using Retell app, and we'll be building a simple inbound agent for appointment booking. So to test it out first,
Hey, my name is Sarah. Welcome to Integrity Dental. How can I help you?
hey Sarah, I was just looking to book one appointment.
Great. Can I have your name, please?
Yeah, sure. My name is Kunal.
Thank you, Kunaal. Is that spelled Kunal?
No, actually it's KUNAAL.
Got it. So your name is spelled Kunal. Thank you for clarifying. Can you please tell me where you'll be coming from?
I'm just coming from the downtown.
Thanks, Kunaal. What's the reason for your appointment? Is it a regular checkup, cleaning, or something specific?
Just a regular checkup.
Perfect. Do you have a preferred date and time for your checkup?
Can you check for like 6th January? Is it available?
Let me check the availability for 6 January for you. We have availability on Tuesday, 6 January from 11:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Is there a specific time in that range that works best for you?
Is evening available? Like evening around 6:30?
Yes, 6:30 p.m. is available on 6 January. Would you like me to book your appointment for that time?
Yeah, yes, please go ahead.
Just to confirm, the best number to reach you is the one you're calling from, 919-654-752-751.
Yeah, yes, correct.
Sure, let me just book that time for you. Your appointment is confirmed for Tuesday, 6 January at 6:30 p.m. for a regular checkup. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that will be all. Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling Integrity Dental, Kunaal. Have a great day and see you on 6th of January at 6:30 p.m.
Okay, now let's just reschedule the appointment.
Hey, my name is Sarah. Welcome to Integrity Dental. How can I help you?
Hey Sarah, I was looking to reschedule my appointment.
Let me quickly check your current appointment details so we can reschedule it for you. I found your appointment scheduled for tomorrow, Tuesday the 6th at 6:30 p.m. Is that the one you want to reschedule?
Correct.
All right, what new date and time would you like to reschedule your appointment for?
I want to reschedule it to 8th January.
No problem. Do you have a preferred time on Thursday the 8th, or should I share a few available options for you?
Same time.
Let me check if 6:30 p.m. is available on Thursday the 8th for you. 6:30 p.m. is available on Thursday the 8th. Should I go ahead and reschedule your appointment to
Yes,
that
please
time?
go ahead.
Great. I will reschedule your appointment to Thursday the 8th at 6:30 p.m. Just a moment while I update it for you. Your appointment has been rescheduled to Thursday the 8th at 6:30 p.m. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that will be all. Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling Dental. Have a wonderful day.
So now, if you see here, this is our CRM, and we have the call booking or call details, name, location, transcript, reason, appointment booking. That's our first call, and this was our second call. And if I see the call details, it has updated one appointment with the name, number, appointment, reason, and status. So for that, we used Retell AI, and we used Google Calendar, we used Google Sheets as our CRM, and we used NA10. So before coming into the picture of like how we can build these agents, first we need to understand like how the architecture works for these kind of agents. How we will build the flow, we will build the prompts for this, so that we can build these kind of agents for any use case. So as of now, it is built for dental, but we can use them for any use case like car insurance or any inbound use case. So let me explain you. So the first thing which happens is we get an inbound call. So as soon as we get inbound call, we check whether this client already exists, it's a repeat caller, or it's a new caller, first time caller using our CRM. How we do it, I'll show you how we do it. But that's the first thing that needs to be done. The second, if it is a first time caller, we so basically it's a new lead. So we collect the name, we collect the appointment reason, we collect the location or basic qualifying questions. Let's say it's for the law firm, then we will qualify it whether it's a family law matter, whether it's a insurance law matter, what kind of matter is this. So we'll qualify the lead here. Now the thing is, if it is an emergency, we'll simply hand over the call. Now after qualifying, moving to next stage. So these stages, as you can see here, they have different numbers. Well, I explain you why they have different numbers. So it's not a rocket science, it's pretty simple. So after qualifying the lead, we have to come to a stage where we will ask for the appointment. So the agent will ask like, at what time do you want to book an appointment for? So user will suggest a appointment time, and we will use our check availability tool. So how this tool works? So this tool will go and check whether this time is available or not, whether those slots are available or not, and then it will reply back to the agent, okay, these slots are available. And let's say users suggests a time and the slot is not available, then agent should have a conversation with the user, like, okay, what time is available, or agent will suggest these three times are available. What do you want to do? So that agent can confirm that okay, user has come to a consensus that this particular time we can move forward with. So once that is done, we'll simply ask for a confirmation. We'll give the details. Okay, this is the time, 5th of January at 6:30 p.m. Are you comfortable? Shall we go ahead and book? After confirmation, we'll simply initiate the tool call, which is a book appointment, and then we'll ask like, is there anything else that you want to do? An end call. So that's the flow. That's a simple flow that goes for the new lead. So it's pretty much similar for any use case. With little modifications, you can use it for any use case. Now, what if it's a repeat caller? For the repeat caller, we already know that lead exists. So we already have the call recording, we already have the details, whether the name or the transcript or the summary or the location, whatever we have collected in the previous conversation, we already have those information. So if it is an emergency, again, we'll simply use the handover tool. But if it is not an emergency, then three scenarios are possible. Either user wants to book a new appointment, user wants to cancel appointment, or reschedule an appointment. So for all of these cases, we'll use our new tool, that is lookup appointment. So we'll check whether the appointment exists or not. So if it in case of new appointment and the appointment does not exist, there is no prior appointment of the user, and user just want to book an appointment. So again, we'll go and we'll ask for the time. What time are you comfortable in? If it is reschedule appointment, we check and yes, appointment exists. Okay. Then agent will go and ask what time. The last is cancel appointment. So if it is cancel appointment, we check yes, appointment exists and user wants to cancel. We can suggest more time. Okay, if you are not comfortable with that time, you can schedule it for some other time. But if user still insists, we'll go ahead and ask for confirmation. We'll ask for reason, and then we'll initiate the tool call, that is delete appointment. Now, in case of a new appointment and reschedule appointment for repeat user, again same thing happens. Like we'll do the check availability whether it is available or not. Agent will have a conversation, and once it is available, we ask for a confirmation, and then if it is a new appointment, we'll go ahead with the path of book appointment. If it is older one, we'll just reschedule it. So that's another tool call, and at the end we'll ask, can I help you with something else, and it's an end of tool call. So this architecture basically can be used for any kind of inbound calls with simple minor modifications here, minor modifications here, and some modifications at this stage. So how these stages are numbered? So let's come to that part. So I have built this. So it's a straightforward mechanism to build the stages, which will be very important when you are creating prompts. So it's in simple stage one, whether it's an inbound lead, if it's a new lead, we move to stage two. If it's a repeat caller, we move to stage three, and then in stage two there are certain things that needs to be done. And if it's appointment, we move to stage four. So if you see here, these are the stages. That's why they are labeled like this. So that agent can know at which step they need to move forward. So you can go ahead and read it out. You can pause the video and read it out, or you can, and you will get all of these details in the school community. Link is in the description, so you don't have to worry about it. So once that is done, we'll come to the Retell AI. Here, before even writing the prompt, we have to check whether it's a new user or repeat user. So how can we do it? To do it, simply go to the phone number and make sure that you have added your number. You can add your number using Twilio, and I have created a video. You will see a description or a video link here. You can check it out. So once you have created or connected your Twilio account, simply enable the add inbound webhook. So this is a post webhook. And what will it do? Whenever you get a call or whenever this agent gets a call, it will hit this URL, and this URL will basically gets all the data from the Google Sheet of the previous conversation or your CRM from the previous conversation, aggregates it and responds back with the data. Like, okay, this is the summary. Is it a repeat customer, or what was the name, what was the location, and all the details. So now coming to the prompt. So as you can read it out, it's pretty simple, and I have used a lot of dynamic variables. So for these dynamic variables like doctor name and client name, you can definitely directly add the names here. But I'm just using it because if like when I onboard multiple clients, and it becomes easier for me to just play around in the N8N rather than changing in the prompt. It will become easier for me to copy paste the prompt and make very minimal edits for a specific niche. So after roles and objective, this is simple personality. You can edit it as per your requirements. And next is context. So these kind of variables that you get from the dynamic variables from the Google Sheet. So you can see that current time. It is very important, like to make sure that you use your own current time. Just go to Wikipedia and search for your time zone and just add it in this respective way. Like I show you. Make sure you add TZ and there's 1K. This kind of time zone. Let's say you want America, Bogota. Go here and change it like this. That's it. So these kind of time zone editing that you can do, so that agent knows at what current time this call is being made. Now this is the caller number. So you can use this variable. Here I've added one because I have to set a dynamic variable and I'm using it for the test call. But if you're using it in the production, you don't have to add one. And this is an inbuilt feature for the Retell AI, and it will detect which number the call is getting from. After that, these are the instructions. You can mention the communication style, like I've mentioned, write out symbols as words, like the fees or anything. And if the agent is reading the number, then it should read like this: enthusiasm, and all of that basic things. Next is the available tools. So we have these available tools. So how did we get to these available tools? I'll show you, but just follow along as of now. So this is just a simple tool definition, how you can use the tool and what can be done using these tools. And this is an important part, that always use ISO 8601. So this is a time format which will be used to make calendar bookings, and it is identified as a standard, and Google Calendar use it. So it will be easier for us. Next is if checking for today, send over the current time until 23:59:59 today. So let's say user asks like, can you check availability for today? So today means from current time till the end of the day. It will check what are the available slots till when the calendars are open for the doctor or for the individual, and then request or reply to the user. So these are some examples of how you can send the request, just to give some context to the AI agent. Now again, this is delete appointment. We'll confirm and then only move forward with the cancellation. The agent will first collect the reason, look up appointment, which we did like here. If it is any of these for the repeat caller, you have to check whether the appointment exists or not. The next would be stages. I simply copied these stages and pasted them here, so that agent has a context of which step needs to be done at what stage. Now these are example interactions. It will have a lot of information, and you should add at least 5 to 6 examples of different use cases. Like the first use case, new lead, user suggests time slot is available, call book. That's a happy use case. In the one go it happens. This example two, new lead, user suggests a time slot is not available, but still call is booked. So you can see here the steps exactly what user has taken, the agent has taken. So to show you how it will work, let's say this is a time slot which is already booked. So let's give it a test. Let me simply change the number so that it the call is basically from a new number, and it will fetch the details from the CRM and it will not find the details. So it's a new user for this agent.
Hey, my name is Sarah. Welcome to Integrity Dental. How can I help you?
Hey Sarah, I am looking to book an appointment.
Great. Can I have your name, please?
Yeah, sure. My name is Kunal.
Thank you, Kunaal. Is that spelled Kunal?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks for confirming, Kunaal. Can you please tell me which area or location you'll be coming from?
I'm just coming from Bangalore.
Perfect, thank you. What's the reason for your appointment? Is it a regular checkup, cleaning, or something
It's a regular
specific
checkup.
you'd like the doctor to look at?
Just a regular checkup.
Thank you for sharing that. Do you have a preferred date and time for your appointment?
Yeah, I was thinking Thursday at 6:30.
Let me quickly check if we have Thursday at 6:30 available for you. Kunaal, the 6:30 slot on Thursday is already booked. We do have availability at 11:30 a.m. or 7 p.m. on Thursday. Would either of those work for you?
Can you suggest me some other time slots for Thursday?
Sure. For Thursday, we have 11:30 a.m. and 7 p.m. available. Would you like to book one of these, or should I check for another day?
Just check for another day.
No problem. Is there a specific day you'd like me to check, or should I look at the next available day after Thursday?
Just go for Friday.
Let me check the available slots for Friday for you. Kunaal, we have plenty of availability on Friday. You can choose any time between 11:30 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. Is there a specific time that works best for you?
So that's how the call would go. Like there are multiple examples. Like if there is a returning lead, requested schedule, user suggests a time slot is available. Returning lead, requested, reschedule requested, user suggests a time slot is not available, call booked. So there will be multiple scenarios that you can explain. So see this, I am using GPT 4.1. So this prompt is primarily optimized for GPT 4.1. But if you are using any other prompt, so I tried it with Nano, I tried it with Mini. So Mini can also work fine, but you need to give the prompts certain more rigid barriers, I would say, or guardrails, I would say, and you have to do more testing. But GPT 4.1 works fine, so it's best model to use as of now. So after adding some other rules, that's it, you are done with the prompt. So you will get this prompt as well in the link down below, so no need to worry about it. And I also explained you how I created the prompt, and it's a fairly simple format. So just read it out and give it a try, and you will get along with it. So the next thing is creating the main part, which is the inbound checking part. Like how will we check whether the call is from the first time caller or from the repeat caller, making different tool calls and all of that. So let's just look at it as of now. So first thing we'll do is we'll simply update the call log in our CRM. So what happens whenever the call ends, this retail agent will send a webhook to our N8N so that we can save all the details of the call log. So if you go here and just click on webhook setting, you have to add your webhook here. Once that is done, Retail will share all the information of the call related information with you, and you can get the information like whatever is of your requirement. Just get those information. This is breaking. Maybe it does not have the location. Let me check. Maybe it does not have the location. Sometimes that was the call where the location does not exist. Like for the repeat caller, the location won't exist. So that this must be that call. It's fine. And simply add in the log. So you see here in Google Sheet, we are collecting ID, that's a call ID, contact number, name, transcript. We can also get the transcript. I'm not saving it, but you can save it. It's coming from the webhook. The call summary, location, reason, appointment date, call cost, user sentiment, recording URL, call success or false. So once we have added the webhook URL, make sure that you go to this post call extraction and make sure to add all the data points that you want to extract from the call. After the call, Retell AI will simply extract those things and send it to the webhook that you have added. So I've added call summary, call success rate or user number, username, location, reason, appointment status. Appointment status, I've added it as choices. User number is simply the number, and you can see the definitions of it. It's pretty much straightforward. So once that is done, all our call logs will be saved automatically after the call in our CRM. So that part is done. So now you remember we added one webhook here for the new call. So what will happen whenever there is a new call, we will give a post request to this webhook. It will extract all the information. We will use the from number to match whether this particular user exists in our CRM or not. After matching the details, we will respond with these things: clinic name, clinic location, doctor name, emergency transfer number, business. So there are certain things which will not be available in the Google Sheet because we are not getting it from the retail. So that we can also add them in the set details. So just like I've added consultation fee, business hours, emergency number, doctor name, clinic location, clinic name, these kind of things that I've simply added in the set note. So it becomes easier to edit in the later stages as well. Okay. Now the next thing is creating the tools. How are we creating the tools and how are we uh, like adding these tools in the retail? So we'll be using MCP server. So simply create one MCP server and you have to copy the production link and paste here. And make sure after pasting here, click on add tools and select the tool. And after adding each tool, you have to click on this. So this is basically speak during execution. So sometimes I was testing the agent, and sometimes what happens when it is calling the tool, it does not speak, it just pauses. Although I have explained everything here in the example, like if you see here, sure, let me have a look, just a second, and it will call the check availability. But sometimes it does not work, whatever. So you have to explore, you have to experiment, you have to test the agent like 7 8 10 times. I've tested this almost 50 times. So that's when I came to know, okay, this works. So like this book appointment or update appointment, I've added this description or speak during executions. Now coming to the MCP part. So in this MCP, you will see different tools, and all of these tools are different workflows of Anytime. So coming to the check availability, yeah, this one is the check availability. So what happens here? It will, like whenever it is executed, our agent will send these time, current time or specific date and time. Like user says check it for tomorrow, so it will check tomorrow is which date. It will send those dates, start time and before time. Before time will be obviously at the end of the day, as we had mentioned in the prompt. And this is interesting. So in this node, I'm explaining like what is the business hours of the business, start time, end time, and like this time slot. Like it's a 30-minute slot, it's a 60-minute slot. I'm excuse me. I'm also explaining the time zone. Along with that, I'm explaining the working days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And what happens here after this? I'll simply send, okay, this is the time, start time, after, before, and I'll get one execution. So there are two meetings are booked. So these two events are already booked, and rest of the time slots are empty. So how can I tell the agent that okay, these are the time slots that are booked, and these are the time slots that are empty? So I found a lot of options to do it, and the best is to use a code node, because if I use the AI agent node, it's not reliable, and I have to add a lot of prompt, and it's time consuming. So it's better to add a code node. So for that, what I did is I simply copied the output basically of this node, and I told Perplexity like I'm sending these variables and these variables along with that. I send the whole automation and told him that okay, I want this as a result, like availability, book slot, total future slot, total book slot, time zone, current time, and this is it already added for the debugging, which you can ignore. So here in availability, from all of this data and in from this data, that business hours, we got to know that okay, these are the available slot for Monday, 4:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Tuesday, 11:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Wednesday, Thursday, book slots. It will also show the book slots. It will show the total future available slots for that particular duration. So this code is basically filtering out all the details for us, and it's very fast. The AI node will take a lot of time. It's very fast. And at the end, we are simply sending the booked or and availability, these two parameters, back to the agent so that it can take a call on top of it. So that's how the availability check availability tool would work. The next is book event. So once the check availability is done, it will send us the start time, end time, phone number. So phone number, as you can see, it's a variable, but when you go and do a real call, it will be a real number. So let me show you in one execution. This is a real number. So because we have set a variable, so that's how it comes. It will send the start and end, and we have created one event or one appointment. So from this, we need to save the name, number, appointment from the previous executed node, and event ID. Make sure to save the event ID because for rescheduling an appointment, it will be very useful. And the status. So once that is done, we move to the lookup node. So how the lookup node works? Here, when it's a repeat user and it asks for reschedule, cancel, or new appointment, agent will use the lookup tool to find whether there exists an appointment or not. It will again send the phone number after time, before time. Phone number is basically used to identify whether the appointment exists for that particular user or not. So remember, for book appointment, we created this, an appointment is booked, right? Now in the lookup, it will find the appointment. Let me just change it to the number which we have added. Now it will happen, it will get all the bookings available for that number. It will check. So now it can have one booking, it can have three booking, it can have five booking, any number of bookings. That's why we are processing it like this. After aggregation, after a loop, so let's say if there are three bookings, if there are four bookings, because we only need the event ID, we don't need anything else. Mostly the event ID is required. We found the event ID, we get the appointment details. We can also get the appointment details directly from the sheet, but I like, just to be double sure, I call the Google API. and we'll simply show it the start time and end time for that particular appointment. If there are three appointments, we'll show these as three and we'll return it. So now the agent knows, okay, for this particular user, there are one appointment book, there are two appointment book for that particular time. So lookup node is done. So now next is the update. So in update node, so let's say user requested that I want to reschedule an appointment. So agent will ask for time and it will send the time, event, start date, end date, and along with that it will send the event ID, because it asks like for which appointment do you want to reschedule, at what time do you want to reschedule it for. So these details agent already has captured. It will send, and we'll simply call the update API of Google Calendar, and in the Google Sheet we'll update it with the event ID, appointment time, and we'll add the notes like move to this time and status is rescheduled. So if you see here, move to time and status is rescheduled. The last part is the delete. So for the delete, it will just send the event ID. We just save the event ID, and or we just move the event ID forward, and we'll use the delete node of Google Calendar, and we'll update it in the sheet. That's what we do using tool call. And you already know that to add any MCP, you can add MCP over here. It's pretty simple to add MCP over here. So what have we learned so far? So it's a receptionist agent which using Retell, which can book a new meeting, which can detect whether it's a new appointment or old appointment or a returning customer, and it can reschedule the appointment, it can cancel it. And we have anytime workflows, we have MCPs that we have used to connect with Retell to uh, build out a full agent, and we are using Google Sheets as our CRM. We can use Airtable or any other CRM that works, and we are using Google Calendar. We can also use cal.com, but there are certain APIs that we need to integrate. There are the certain things that will be different, like the code node that we used, that will be different if we use cal. And it's pretty simple that you can go to Perplexity or ChatGPT or Claude and just tell them that okay, these are my notes, these are what I'm getting as an input, and these are my expected output. Just give me a code for it and do it couple of times and you'll get it. We have connected Retell with the MCP and returning call data inject for the agent. That this is pretty important, like returning caller data to inject for the agent to know that like, it can have a summary of the previous conversations. It can have a transcript of the previous, let's say, three conversations, two conversations, depending upon your use cases. So I think we have covered most of it, and these are the two functions that you can add, like end call and transfer call. For transfer call, just go there and click on transfer, the transfer number, cold transfer, warm transfer. If you click on, or if you select for warm transfer, the agent will give some sort of summary to the user who's getting the call, like what this call is regarding, why did it got transferred. I've not added honestly this particular example, but if we want, we can add this here in the end. Like it's an emergency use case and we want to transfer, we can add a new prompt here, a prompt example here, and it will work. So give it a try and try building one agent of your own. And if you face any difficulty, just comment down the video or comment in the school community, and I'm happy to help you to make your agent working. And this agent works, it actually works, because it's not guessing anything, it's not taking a lot of time to make tool calls, and it's almost 95% accurate so far in my testing. There are certain edge cases which are missing as of now, like which I won't say missing because I haven't tested them. Maybe I'll test them and update the video and create a new video. And if you want me to record a new video where I'll just go step by step to show you how you can create a new agent from scratch, let me know. Just comment down, and happy to help. And if you have any specific use case, let me know. So I hope you enjoy it and you would give it a try to build your own agent which actually works. Looking forward to see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.